Welcome back, happy hempsters. It is Dee Dee Taylor here on Hempin Happiness, along with my right-hand girl, woman, lady.
The Cannabeth here.
Thanks for joining us again. We appreciate you as always. Make sure you are following us on all our socials. We're giving away soccer tickets this summer, by the way. So follow that and stay in touch and let us know if you've got questions on anything we talk about. We're always here to help. We're always here to answer questions. I do not give business advice anymore, so don't call me for that.
How do I start my hemp business?
Right? I'll write a book and you can read that one day because gosh knows it's not been easy. And I'm still hustling every day just like everybody else is.
It changes every day.
Every single day. There's always something going on. But today we wanted to talk about
medical marijuana is coming January 2025.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah, what is that going to do for our health here in Kentucky having that available? So, found an interesting article, a study in Pittsburgh by the National Bureau of Economic Research found that older adults who reside within a 30-minute drive of a licensed medical dispensary reported experiencing fewer days of poor mental health. So that's just amazing.
I know since I've started my business out, my mental health is so much better, even with all the stress.
Yes,
right. Even with all the stress. Right. I mean, yeah. Are you kidding?
Yeah. And you know, mental health is everything. You know, you have to start with that in order to get your body healthy. You know, number one. But yeah, I just find it interesting compared to like their opioid use. You know, we're trying to reduce opioids in this country. And then,
but are we?
Well, you're right, because then, the some of the counties here in Kentucky that have the worst opioid abuse do not want medical marijuana.
Yeah, they're trying to file ordinances to keep medical marijuana out of their counties. How sad! And y'all, it's Kentucky, okay? And there are some counties that have been dry forever.
Right.
Is there any counties that are still dry? I don't think we looked that up.
There may be one or two.
Might be. I mean,
in Bourbon country, which is crazy.
Yeah, Bourbon country. Yeah, there is some that are still have. I thought so.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. This is we're kind of in the Bible Belt.
Right,
I mean, we really are part of that, and I get it.
But when you look at the research, you know, and what it does, the Journal of American Medical Association reported that nearly 1 in 3 patients with chronic pain use cannabis as an analgesic agent, and many of them substitute it in place of opioids. And we have experienced that here at our store. Yep. With our hemp products.
Yes, we have.
CBD, you know, of course, is that anti-inflammatory, but the THC, people are finding that is such a good pain blocker, reliever, and they have slowly started weaning off of those opioids.
Right.
And we got a little background noise here.
Sorry,
we're going to wait till that goes away. And you just hear Dee Dee talking again.
Yeah.
But we actually had a customer in today. She's completely off opioids using our products. And we have heard that over and over. It's a weaning thing. We're never going to say quit using that. In some pain management clinics, we'll test you. And if you show positive for THC, they won't give you any more opioids. And some people are okay with that.
Well, and what cracks me up about that is a lot of those pain managements are selling CBD products.
Right.
So as long as you buy it from them, then it's okay.
Then if you test positive, because
and just so you know, their prices are higher than ours.
Right.
Hands down, because we're more of a direct source. They're not. They're making money. So either they're giving you opiates and telling you can have that, or they're selling you CBD products.
Yeah, and I have a family member that actually, used our products and can no longer go to pain management, which is sad. Breaks my heart.
It is kind of sad, but hopefully they're getting relief with our products.
They need to use them more. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
But anyway, out of that, we do have some pain management clinics that refer their clients here.
And we appreciate that.
We do appreciate that.
We always appreciate referrals.
It has been a battle to kind of get here, but now I kind of feel they're understanding because their patients are coming back saying they're feeling better. Why not make your patients feel better?
Right.
That's not the point of pain management.
Then will pain management clinics take over the dispensary?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
They should stick to.
Yeah, they should.
I don't know. Pain management, they don't even do physical therapy.
Some do, some don't. It depends on the pain management. Mostly they are just there to hand out pills.
And it's getting harder and harder for them to hand out pills too. So we're getting more people with chronic pain and less relief. I would never say, go to opioids for.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, I understand short term.
Yes.
That week after surgery, 100% take those things, but after that, they're too easy to get addicted. I'm talking from experience. I've been there, done that. And it just, I can tell you many stories about how many lives it has destroyed.
Oh,
so
for sure.
Yeah, very careful with that stuff.
I mean, I lost a niece to heroin.
So. Right. We've all lost so many people to these insane drugs. To ever say
because of pills. It was never gateway. Marijuana wasn't the gateway drug.
No, never. Yeah. But yeah, you can't put it in the same class. So thank goodness it's getting descheduled. But then what's going to happen when?
Oh, right.
These big pharma, it's like, I can make a THC product. I don't know where all that's going.
I don't either. You can't patent a plant. Okay,
right.
So they would have to add things to it.
But they have a patent on CBD and
Epidiolex,
right.
And Marinol. So, but just about everybody knows. Everybody knows to use natural stuff better. It works better. Adding crap to it that your body can't process isn't the best route to go. It never has been. And the fact that this product has been kept out of our diet for so long when it has so many benefits, even though we're not making claims, it's just a shame. And it's a shame in the market today how we still have to fight to be able to use products that we want to use.
That are natural. They grow from the ground, but they want to mix all these weird things together and say, this is going to be better for you.
And I mean, it's in the Bible. God created all the herbs for us to use. It's in Genesis, y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right there. They say that his head was anointed with hemp oil. I believe it.
Been used for thousands of years.
Thousands and thousands.
So now all of a sudden it's dangerous. I'm not going to believe any of that. But
we've been lied to for a long time.
Yeah. And we haven't been able to research it because it was Schedule 1, and all this. So
they did back. When did they put it on Schedule 1? Was that back in the 70s and 80s?
1970s.
It was during Nixon.
Yeah.
And then Reagan was so anti-drug, which I'm sorry. You remember DARE?
Yeah. That's what
I never knew about any of those drugs until DARE. I'm like, well, that sounds kind of cool. You can do that. Oh, wow, that's neat. I didn't know about any of those drugs.
Right.
I knew about marijuana, though. I smelled marijuana when I was little.
Yeah.
And I don't even like using that term because it's so damn derogatory. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, and we won't even go to the racist aspect of
really
how
won't.
it got banned in the first place, because that would be another podcast.
That would be another podcast we could talk about.
But let's talk about medical. So let the people know kind of where we stand. Because it's almost July.
So
We've got about 6 more months.
Yeah. Well, and so the application process opens up July 1st until August 31st. And they are only going to allow, I think it is 48 dispensaries and only 16 grows. That's
in the whole state.
In the whole state. Kentucky. And that's if these, so they broke it up by region. And because we are in Jefferson County, which is a very big city here in Kentucky, if you don't know that, they broke it up into regions. So we have a few counties in our region, and we're region number 2, I believe. And Jefferson County can have 2 dispensaries, and the rest of the region can have 4, so up to 6. But as of right now, 2 whole counties, and I think there are only like 5 counties in ours, is trying to ban it. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. There's supposed to be people that work for the state that do the outreach. I don't know what kind of outreach they're doing for these counties, but I hope that they're doing their job and actually trying to stop this. I know in Jefferson County, there is a pending ordinance that I'm not in agreement with at all. This ordinance, they tried to put extra restrictions in there for dispensaries. They talked about how you have to be 1,000 feet, not even just from schools, which is what the state is requiring. Schools, child care centers, that kind of thing. I'm fine with that. But what the county is trying to do, Louisville Metro, is to also make it to where you can't be by parks.
Right.
You can't be by athletic facilities. Oh, yeah.
Facility.
By churches. I got a lot of church members that come to our store.
Right.
They know that this is God's plan.
That's right.
They do. Most people, that the churches aren't truly against it.
No.
And especially because I think they see the opiate crisis, and a lot of them have lost loved ones. And if this product can help them save people, why not?
Right.
Why not? So, but there was a few other stipulations, and I'm just like, okay. I don't know where in Jefferson County you would put something that isn't by those places.
Park, recreation.
Yeah, there's like a whole little list, and I'm like, no. So we are working with a Metro Council person, and hopefully he managed to get it tabled. So I appreciate that, Dan Syme. Thank you. And hopefully it won't go up for a vote until July. But again, if you're trying to figure out where you're going to put your location, and you found a place that's 1,000 feet from a school, so you start getting your lease agreement and all that stuff together, and then all of a sudden, you put your application in, and then all of a sudden the ordinance stops you from putting it there because, there's a church that's only 800 feet away. Just making shit up.
Or basketball court.
Yeah, or a basketball court, or some ballpark where the kids play soccer.
They don't do that with liquor stores.
They do not. They don't do it with liquor stores. They don't do it with CVS, and there's narcotics being sold out of there. Right. Oh, and what about the methadone and Suboxone clinics?
Right.
Literally, there is one in Middletown that is like, 50 feet from a school. It's almost damn near next door.
Right.
But that's okay.
Right.
And they are like, it's so weird when I was listening to some of this stuff. Like, one, the councilman was like, for this ordinance zoning change, there was only one person that showed up to speak. And I was like, it's because you all sprung it on people.
Right.
If I would have known, I had just gotten back from my little trade show, vacation, but the trade show thing that I was doing. And I'm like, I can't even get there. Hello? I can't get to that. So only one person spoke up against it. And he made such valid points. He's like, you are treating us worse than you treat, well, I don't think he said this, but I'm going to say it. Worse than you treat child molesters. They don't have to be 1,000 feet from a school.
Wow, right? That's a good point.
And they're treating marijuana people like there's going to be drug use and lots of crime, and we don't want that in our neighborhood, and all this and that BS.
And it's gonna be grandma and grandpa going in. That's what cracks me up.
We're doing it as a medical, right?
Right.
So you've got to have your doctor's note and your prescription.
Right.
And there's going to be tons and tons of security.
Right.
It's not like people, man, you got to damn near have a vault for everything.
Right.
Like oh my gosh, the processes for a dispensary is so insane. Like, and even the application process is so insane. And yes, everybody asks me, are you going to do it? I am, but I'm not like holding my breath because there's going to be so many people that are going to apply in Jefferson County. It's going to be a lottery. So do I have any standing or weight in the game? No, not any more than anyone else. I mean, I'll probably be a qualified applicant, so I'll get into the lottery. But once they do the little lottery drawing, there's who knows? Who knows? And I know of at least 20 people that are going to apply, and that is the low number. You know what I mean? So there's no guarantee, and I'm not holding my breath. So while I would love to plan everything and tell you all, yes, I will. That I can't. So I hope and I pray, and because I would love to still be able to help people feel better with cannabis and
in all aspects of it.
All aspects of it. Yes, still have my Hempin Happiness business, and then do medical. Because
not everyone is going to qualify for medical.
No,
so bringing medical in.
There's only like 6 things you can get it for.
Right. Yeah. And then if you take away the hemp and the THC,
oh my gosh,
products. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what people are going to do. I guess they'll be turning back to opiates, which is what we're trying to help
or leaving
stop.
The state and spending those dollars out of state.
Right. Because
everybody's going to go running to Ohio.
Yeah, because Ohio's becoming rec. So that ain't far. I go up there all the time to see my family. Right. Hello. Exactly. Like it literally makes no sense for you all, for the federal government or the state government to take away hemp. And I pray that doesn't happen. I really pray that doesn't happen. We've been working on that too with the Kentucky Hemp Association. I'm on the board with them and working very hard to figure things out with the fees and the regulations and some of the regs that they're calling out. They're like marijuana. So they're trying to treat us like marijuana people. And I'm like, what the hell? You are the ones that said no, that we are only selling hemp. So it's so frustrating.
It's so frustrating. To treat any of this like a danger.
Oh my gosh, right?
That's what drives me crazy.
It does me too. And I love what I do, and I love being able to help people, and I think that's the most important part about what we do here, and just being able. Plus, I'm involved in a lot of community. We do a lot of community things. We
Education,
give back,
and
I've given speeches at libraries for crying out loud.
Every event we can, and we
important.
love our community.
We do love our community.
It's important that we keep them healthy.
And I want to open a dispensary in this community, and I want to be one of the first that offers that, and I want to be able to take care of people and give them that little bit more of THC that I can't do in my hemp business. And to me, it is extremely important. And I am putting it out in the universe. Universe, I know you can hear
manifest
me.
That.
I am manifesting the hell out of that. So I really hope that it happens, and we'll be moving forward that way if it happens. So we'll know in October. I think and I got a vacation plan in October, by the way. So whether I get it or I don't, I'm going to need it. I'm going to need one. But it's pretty exciting too. And I am happy that Kentucky did finally pass medical. I do not like all the rules. You cannot sell flower to smoke. It is not for smoking.
You gotta take your flower home, and then you gotta get a butter machine, and you gotta make brownies. If you're in pain, you're not gonna do all that
shit.
Stuff. You can just buy.
You can vaporize it.
Right. You can
vaporize it. I just, whatever, to each their own. I wasn't a part of writing that bill. But I think they had to do what they had to do to get it passed.
Right.
Because so many people were against it. Yet if they made a few changes, they were able to get it passed. And I see that opening up, even though they've been very anti-smoking, even for hemp, which I still don't fucking understand that to this day. And they're not liking THCA, so, which is silly. It's such a cash crop. I mean, hemp could be a cash crop in Kentucky if they had let us sell THCA flower.
Yeah.
Legally. Anyway,
People love it.
I know everybody's doing it. I just won't. And we've talked about that before. But, cannabis helps your mental health. It really does. And once people realize how much it helps us, maybe, I don't know. You think we'll ever get that change to where people realize how much it helps everybody's mental health?
Everybody's tried it, realize this.
I know, yeah, the ones that try
it. But the people who aren't trying it don't understand it. So come and try it. Come to our store.
Yeah,
let us show you how it makes you feel. And then you can go write those laws,
Exactly.
It's uneducated people making the rules. That's the irritating part.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And even if, the ones that know, there's a few big companies in this market, in this area, and they do some advocacy work, but it's only for them. Do you know what I mean? It's not for the whole industry. And the one thing that I have worked my ass off is about doing it for the whole industry. It's not just about me. It's about my customers. It's about everybody else that uses these products, even if they don't buy it from me. I just think it's important to have good quality products, keeping it out of gas stations. To me, that is just, you should never, ever buy something like that at a gas station. Ever. It's just not the place. You buy your gas and cigarettes at a gas station, and your alcohol.
Right. And those bad snacks.
Yeah, those bad snacks that are bad for you.
Bad snacks.
But there's nothing healthy that comes out of a gas station. There really isn't.
But yeah, and that's probably the stuff they're getting a hold of that is hurting people. So, that's just common sense. So,
well, that's lacking.
Lacking common sense.
Common sense has just gone by the wayside.
It has.
It really, I know. I don't get that. Yes. Let's start a movement. Bring back common sense. Bring back common sense.
How hard is that?
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Because that is, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but that's one of my biggest pet peeves. If you don't have common sense, I'm like, oh, you got to be shitting me, right? Oh, it's such a big pet peeve of mine. But anywho, thank you guys for listening. Did we cover everything, Bethy?
Yeah, we did. You just want to let you know the update on the medical and research is coming out everywhere, especially on these new states that have the medical. It's making a big difference. And that's what we're here for.
It is. And I really, really, really pray that big cannabis does not come to Kentucky. Although I already know they're here.
I know.
But I really...
They're not... So, that's in for the money.
Yeah.
And that's not what we're... I mean, we need to make money because we wouldn't be here.
Stay in business.
Right. But it's those relationships that we have with our customers. Mm-hmm. That's the difference.
Well, that's all the difference. And they don't give a shit.
They look at you as numbers.
That you are a dollar sign. Yeah, that's the big difference. And I really hope we can squash that in Kentucky, but I'm afraid it's already here. So we'll see. We'll see, the good folks. We'll see. But thanks again for listening to us. Make sure you follow us on all our socials. Sign up for our newsletters. That's where you hear about new blogs, new products, the fight in Kentucky and the federally, we update that kind of stuff. So make sure you sign up for our newsletter on our website, 502hemp.com or 812hemp.com. And if you have questions, reach out to us. That's what we are here for. We are here to help educate and help guide, although I don't give business advice. Thank you all. Have a great one.